Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a weekly message from Jesus. Each week, we try to bring you words of our Lord. Each week, He brings a wonderful message. And each week, we ask you to please tell your friends about these wonderful messages because I know they will help him as well, or them as well. So, our Father's here, so let us begin. Hello, everyone. Yes, I do try to come to you every week, and I try to bring you a message. We're living in very troubled times, and I know that these messages are very important. I know that there are many things that are worrying you right now. You're living in a time where very few people are actually watching out for the common person. You're being lied to, you're being misled, you're being told that everything is just wonderful, but it's not. Evil has been growing through the years. Evil was present when I walked the earth. It's maintained its presence since that time. And once again, it's growing. The reason that I've decided to keep bringing you messages is simply because of the evil that's growing right now. If you listen to your television, listen to the news, you'll hear the terrible violence that's taking place in the Middle East. You'll hear of what's the war that's taking place in the Ukraine. There's no reason for any of this. Poor Ukraine, they were just simply invaded because their neighbor wanted their land. You see, the neighbor thinks that might makes right, but it doesn't. Might puts you in a position to do more good if you use that to seek more power, more land. Then you're doing a terrible thing. You see, everyone has got great abilities. Nobody knows just how much they can accomplish until they try. Many people are disillusioned. They think that things are going well when they're not. They believe the lies that they're told, and it's universal. It can even be from their religions. You see, not all religions follow my words. Some religions are set for power and for raising money. Some religions state that the only way you'll get to heaven is through them. Well, that's not true. So you see, religions can cause you to be disillusioned as well. You may spend your life in a religion. You may be doing everything that they tell you, yet you may not be living a good life. You see, what I want you to do is so simple. It's common sense. It's it's simply living a good life, helping others, showing others that coexistence and love is the path. You don't need to go to church 7 days a week. You may go in that church and you may profess that you follow the whatever that church is recommending. And then you may go out and do what you want because you think you got a good standing. You had your ticket punched when you went to that church on that day. Doesn't work like that. The way it works is that you make your own decisions. You live the life that you decide to live, and then you are judged by the results of that life. How many people have you helped in that lifetime? How many people have you hurt? You see, it's the good and the bad, the yin and the yang. There's a great equality. You live your life, you create a karma. In your next life, you will have to pay for that karma. If you live a good life, you create a good karma. So your next life is going to be much better. If you live a bad life, then you create a karma that you're going to have to pay for. You see, many people ask why I would ever allow poverty. Well, I allow poverty because it's a karma that has been created by the people that have led good lives and have not used the proceeds of that good life to help others. Today, you've got people of untold rich. I talk of untold richness. I talk of this often. Some of these people have charities, and that's a good thing. They help others. But many people just hoard the money. They think that this untold wealth is going to go with them on the day they die. It's not going to do that. If you have great wealth and do not use it for help others, you are creating a karma, and it's not a good one. The next time you come back, that karma is going to dictate that you live a life of poverty. So you see, humans create poverty. I don't. I just let it happen. If a human can't live a life where they are helping others, well, they're hurting others by doing that. You see, when a person is in need, they need someone to step forward and help them. Sometimes your politicians create environments where nothing is going to help you. The inner cities, look at the crime, look at the homelessness. That's all created by your politicians. I don't know what they're thinking. And I don't know what the people that live in those inner cities are thinking when they continue to reelect those same people that are creating all the problems for them. You're disillusioned because you're believing the lies that you're told. Don't accept everything you hear as the truth, because it's not. Today, especially with your social media, a vast majority of what you're hearing is not true. People are directing your lives because you're making decisions on the lies that they tell you. There are people that have no regard for the law anymore. They have this great wealth and they think they're above the law. You have politicians that have been in Congress for 40 years. They think that they're invincible, that they can do whatever they want. And sadly, in many instances, they can. Until everyone understands that every human soul is equal, that every human soul begins the same and ends the same. You come into this world with no knowledge. I want it that way because I want you to base your life upon the knowledge that you gain. Your free will lead you to the knowledge that you want or that is provided to you. If you seek knowledge that leads you away from me, then that's your choice. You see, by the time you go to college, you're old enough to know right from wrong. If what you're hearing is hatred, you know that's wrong. If what you're hearing is coexisting, getting along with others, compromising, many people won't compromise. They think that they're God and that what they know is right. So they force that knowledge upon others. If you're in college and a professor is telling you that God does not exist, then you know that's wrong. You should. I'm hoping that you do. I'm hoping that your family has laid the background of faith that you need to make the right decision through your life. If you truly understand that I exist, ask for help in prayer, then you will be provided with guidance. If you don't believe that I exist, you won't pray and you won't ask for guidance. You will rely on the information totally that you are provided, much of which will be false. And if you do not believe in me, you're disillusioned. You have listened to the lies that others have told you. People that tell you that I don't exist are telling you the greatest lie you will ever hear, because that is the basic lie that will destroy your faith and will destroy the guidance that you could be provided. Barry spent a lot of time bringing you information from angels, from people that walked the earth with me, from all of the Holy Spirits. He has given you true information. That is the one source that you can count on. The angels have told you that you can pray to them and they will guide you. They will help you. They've explained to you when prayers can be answered and when they can't. Yes, all prayers cannot be answered because they go against your life plan. When you laid that life plan out in heaven, you knew exactly what lessons you needed to learn. You came back with no knowledge, and those lessons needed to be learned from the information that was given to you through your life. If you had a sound foundation of faith, you were guided. You probably made the right decisions. Not everybody makes bad decisions because the guidance you hear is not in writing. It has to be felt. It has to be understood. The information that you're giving comes from spirits. So you have to be able to understand how that information is translated in your human life. If people tell you that you're on your own, then you're disillusioned into believing that. You are never on your own. If you believe in me, there's always help available. In your darkest hour, there is help available if you believe in me. If you don't, the decisions you make will make things worse. You see, as I watch from over here, I see that taking place all the time. Individuals think they know everything. The most intelligent people that I ever sent back, many of them came to the conclusion I don't exist because they can't prove it. That is faulty reasoning on its own. You see, you're never going to prove that I exist. You're going to have faith. You're going to have to pursue that faith. But that pursuit is so worthwhile for your human life. If you do not pursue the knowledge that I make available to you, then you will make many more mistakes. Faith, faith is so simple. All you have to do is believe. Look around you. How can all these miracles take place if I don't exist? I tell you this many times. Look at the forest. Look at the ocean. Look at all the beauty. But look at a newborn baby. That is the greatest miracle that you will ever watch or see. That baby started from two cells. And is now billions, and it can learn. It can learn what it is taught. And I'm hoping that all of you will teach him, first of all, that there is a God. If there was not a God, he would not be there. You see, I made all these miracles possible because I hoped humans would be smart enough to look around and realize that all of this could not have taken place without me. What I want you to do is believe my simple words. Listen to them, learn them. There's not much to learn. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Don't show anger. Don't show hatred. Show forgiveness. Show all the things that you would like have shown to you. And you will wind up making great decisions. You are not the center of the universe. I am. It's the way it is. So since you are not the center of the universe, your decisions will never compare to mine. That may be a bit humbling to some of you, but get over it. Follow my simple words. Don't complicate your lives. Be kind and especially show love in these terrible times. But seek the truth. You've heard the saying, this truth will set you free. Do not believe what your politicians are telling you. Understand what is taking place around you. Many of you are totally disillusioned, thinking things are great. They're not. Follow my words, and I guarantee you that your life will improve. Thank you for listening. I bless all of you that listen to me. I bless all of you out there that are trying to spread my words. We'll be back again next week. Thank you so much. Do your best. You will be very happy when you do that. Goodbye. Thank you, Father. Once again, another amazing message. You've been doing this for so many weeks, and I can't imagine how you make it different every week, but you do. Pass on the words that he speaks. That's what he wants of you. It's that simple. Live a good life and come back next week and hear his next message. Thank you for tuning in. Tell your friends. He's blessed all of you. You should have a great day.